Hello everyone, this is Jaws for the NES, released in 1987. You're in a fishing boat and you've got to hunt for the shark. You need to go down in a diving outfit and kill all these cone shell things, so you can sell them and then buy better weapons or whatever. Eventually you need to get enough so you can buy a radar. That'll help you track down the shark. There are all these manta rays and jellyfish that you've got to avoid. Jaws, I think, is still a really great film. Jaws 2 as well. The less said about Jaws 3 and 4, the better. Mind you, say what you want about Jaws 3. It's at least entertainingly bad. More can be said for most of the modern shark movies. And most of them are just completely interchangeable. It's absolute bloody snooze fests. Like bull shark. Not even flipping sealer shark. Now you shoot a manta ray, it turns into a conch shell. I'm sure that'll be news to underwater biologists. I read somewhere this game was actually inspired by Jaws the Revenge, which seems a strange choice. It's like getting the Nightmare on Elm Street license and basing it on that rubbish remake. But the picture of the shark on the game's box looks like the one from the Jaws the Revenge posters. Oh, spend half an hour collecting shells, get hit by one of these things, die instantly, have to start all over again. The only way to get back to the ship is when you've killed a certain number of animals. Not quite sure how wiping out the sea's wildlife is going to help get rid of a shark, but there we are. This basically has the same problem as Friday the 13th, the game. It would have been much more fun playing as the villain. Well, alright, so a shark is technically not a villain, but you know what I mean. You could have played the shark, gone around eating people or whatever. Avoid all the human hunters. It's got to be more fun than all this messing about. Just playing some faceless diver. There was going to be a movie where a Megalodon fights Moby Dick. Don't think that was ever made though. Yeah, they could have had Moby Dick's father in it as well. His name's Papa Boner. There's a thing called a box jellyfish that lives around Australia. Nasty sting apparently. Not the sort of thing holiday makers want. This bloke's wife said sex is better on holiday. Funny thing to put on a postcard, isn't it? Whether or not an animal in this game leaves behind a shell when it dies is completely random, which means you could be shooting away for hours and you won't be able to collect a single thing. Anyway, why do you need to save up to get the radar? Quite often the shark appears and attacks you anyway. This game makes no sense whatsoever. Oh yeah, so it is faithful to Jaws the Revenge then. Oh, killed enough enemies so you can get back on the ship. Only got one shell out of it, but never mind. You've hit something, said the captain of the Titanic. You know, they ran out of ice for the cocktail bar. Now can you try and collide with a 60-foot slice of lemon? Shouldn't really joke about the Titanic. Ranting on about how your boat is unsinkable, it's kind of tempting fate really, isn't it? Oh, here we go again. By the way, in a minute I'm going to meet what I assume is Jaws, who seems to be very small. He also hits you once and then it's game over. Mind you, if this is supposed to be based on Jaws the Revenge, surely he should just turn out to be alright after all. Jaws the Revenge is full of absolutely pathetic cop-outs. It's like the end of a cartoon, where there's the characters waving goodbye to reassure all the little kids they're alright after all, despite the fact that one of them's had an anvil dropped on its head or whatever. There just doesn't seem to be any point to this game, to be quite honest. It gets tedious, repetitive, endless faffing about shooting things. You can't get any further till you've killed about 1 million of these stupid little things. There's no patterns of them, they're all completely random. You get hit once and then you have to start all over again. It kind of sums up the way the Jaws franchise had gone by the 1980s.
And the perverted fear of violence chokes the smile on every face.